Sweet 16 action here for Thursday. We'll get started here with play one here. We're looking TBS 6:30 Eastern time. Kansas State here facing Michigan State. Michigan State going to be favored 2. Total sits here at 137.5.
Yeah, I mean, Kansas State is a team that I've loved all year. I think they've been undervalued by the public. Just another side note, the public in the first 2 rounds was basically 27-1. So, I mean, the public has just been terrible, already in this tournament. I think, the idea to fade the public is probably the right way, and I think Kansas State is one of those bets. If you look at Kansas State's record this year, very solid, 23-11 against the spread this season, which is the best of all the teams that's remaining right now. Michigan State, on the other hand, was kind of a pedestrian, 16-14 against the spread. A lot of this game, I think, is going to come down to, whether Michigan State is going to be able to contain Kansas State's scoring. Kansas State tends to score about 75 points per game, while Michigan State tends to give up 67 points per game. But that being said, if Kansas State scores over 67% points in a game, they are 15-4 against the spread. So the question really for the investor, the sports investor, is: do you feel Kansas State is going to score over 67 points? And I believe they are. So I would take them and the points in this one.
All right, Pravy here on Kansas State plus the 2 here against Michigan State. Of course, Michigan State with Izzo, you're hearing a lot of that to Izzo, but they really haven't had a whole lot of NCAA tournament success in recent seasons. We're thinking about Izzo several years ago with those great Michigan State teams. As you said, Big Ten kind of mediocre here, teams beating up on each other. But it's really hard to, when you look at Kansas State and you look at some of these shooting percentages, I know it was Montana State, but that was pretty good, in the NCAA tournament. And of course, Kentucky shooting 48%. You got to respect that.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, they've been hot, and at this time of the year, that's really kind of what it comes down to. It's the teams that are kind of rolling and feeling comfortable shooting the ball, and it's just not something that you can teach or even prepare for. Some guys just feel it at the right time, and they seem to be feeling it right now. So, and I agree. I think Tom Izzo gets a bit of a premium, for his experience and the fact that he's been there many, many times. But you're right. They really haven't done a whole lot, in the last decade, really. So.
That's right, indeed. All right, Pravy here on Kansas State plus 2 against Michigan State. This one have a start time Thursday, 6:30 Eastern time. All right, let's continue on here with Pravy here in our segments. Of course, we're getting you a 4-pack here